everyone, I'm Anna Burns.
And I'm Kai Smancy, and we're your hosts with Encounter Shawnee Mission, focusing on the schools in the Shawnee Mission South area.
We've got a great show for you today, and we're going to start it off with a bang, a launch more specifically. First up, we have Henry Sintra and Brett Connor reporting from Oak Park Carpenter about their balloon launch.
At Oak Park Carpenter Elementary, the 6th grade class participated in their annual balloon launch, where students such as Araya Knox Musa Mahmood created their structures by hand in what he describes as a very tedious task.
We just got tissue paper and glue, and then we watched a video on our iPads that our teacher made for us, and then we just glued it, and then we constructed it, and then at first we had to do a practice one, and then we did the real thing.
While some of the balloons took off, one even flying over the fence, others were less successful. 6th grade teacher Jennifer Kerner explains why some flew better than others.
They have to really make sure that they aren't heavy, but they're also glued together so that there are very few holes. And so the better they make them, the less air escapes.
Araya's was one of the flops, but he wasn't too torn up about it.
It did horrible. It didn't even go up. It just went. My friends pushed it, and it just went down. Did nothing.
Kerner talks about why the project is a staple for the 6th grade classes.
Okay, so we have done this for a very, very long time. This is my 5th year at Oak Park Carpenter, and they did it for a long, long time. A guy named Joe Falk started the project, and it's a way to enhance our unit on chemistry.
For Encounter Shawnee Mission, this is Brett Connor and Henry Sintra.
Thanks, Henry and Brett. That was quite the launch.
Now let's learn about Tepee Building at Brookridge Elementary with Ella Buss and Ashley Guilford.
We're here at Brookridge Elementary School with the 2nd graders learning about Native Americans and their way of living. Today, they're learning how to build a teepee.
The program is the Tepee program, presented by officers that from Ernie Miller Nature Center. We've tried to teach the kids about learning about Native Americans and how they used to live and the type of homes that they used to build. It's not just about teepees, just every other type of homes that different Native Americans used to build. But teepee's the main one.
4 people will go and lift up the pole, and then once all the kids were done doing that, the teachers went and wrapped around the blanket.
I learned that, Indians, they're a lot different than we are today.
To me, it sounded like it was kind of hard to live. They had to trade for things, and the girls had to do a lot of disgusting, chewy things.
We're learning about the now and then, how life was a long time ago, what they did back in the olden days, and how life has changed, not only in America but also other countries, because we learn how the world has evolved, and this is a great example of how our American heritage started.
This has been Ella and Ashley with Encounter Shawnee Mission.
Thanks, Ella and Ashley. It's so cool to hear about the interesting things elementary schools are doing.
Are you ready for another? Up next, we're going to learn about John Deemer's Fun Dance Day from Sammy Shelton and Lily Widener.
What's going on today is today's Apex dance party this time, and what it is it's a PTA event that kids get pledges from family members online or in person, and if the kids earn so much money for every dance move that they do, and then that money comes to our PTA. The Apex organization comes in and they actually have lessons in the classrooms, and the kids have lessons about leadership and integrity. So the kids inside are actually dancing. They're wearing t-shirts and they dance, and for every dance move they get, we mark on their t-shirt so they can see how much they accomplish in their 1 hour of time.
It's a glow-in-the-dark dance party, and we're having it in our school gym, and I just think it's really fun. What we've been doing is the Apex coaches will come in our room and teach us these lessons like selfless and grateful. The thing that I learned the most is that being nice is the best thing we can do in life.
This has been Samantha Shelton with Encounter Shawnee Mission.
Thanks, Sammy and Lily. I've seen elaborate obstacle courses on game shows, but I've never seen them in elementary schools.
Oh, I can't wait to see that. Up next, we have Hayden Pullen and Ryan Gaddy reporting on Trailwood's Warrior Week.
Go Trailwood!
Today we went to Trailwood Elementary School to take a deeper look into the Warrior Week obstacle course.
We are doing kind of a culmination of our gymnastics and tumbling unit. We do a lot of that because it's core body strength and upper body strength building, but the obstacle course adds the cardio in with it, and it's just a fun way to use all the equipment and challenge their physical fitness.
Trailwood 5th and 6th graders talk about their favorite part of the obstacle course.
I really like the pyramid because it's really fun to jump over and it's just good exercise.
The children enjoy getting time out of their day to exercise and have fun.
I think a lot of it is they get to do stuff they don't usually get to do. They get to climb on bars, jump over the mountain, climb a pyramid, army crawl on the mats, and kids just love to move. So it's a great way to put, like I said, all those fitness skills together in a fun way.
This has been Hayden and Ryan at Trailwood Elementary reporting for Encounter Shawnee Mission.
Gracias, Hayden and Ryan, for that insightful video.
What does gracias mean?
It means thank you. You can learn that and so much more at Brookwood Spanish Club with Mara Bain and Hadley Schaefer. Vamonos!
Vamonos.
Students at Brookwood Elementary have the opportunity to join a Spanish club after school where they can learn the basics of the language that they can eventually use when they get to upper levels.
I enjoy teaching Spanish because Spanish is my first language. And when I moved here from Mexico, I realized how hard it was to learn a second language. So I believe the younger you are learning a second language, the easier it is.
It's probably going to help, like just knowing the basics is probably going to help, like if I go travel somewhere, like if I go to like Mexico or Spain or something, then I would have the basics and I would be able to actually talk to people.
My favorite thing about Spanish class is like learning the language and hanging out with my friends. Well, I just really wanted to learn another language besides English.
I look forward to when I can like speak a lot of it, and then I can trick my friends when I'm speaking Spanish and just have them not know what I'm saying at all.
Reporting with Encounter Shawnee Mission, this has been Mara Bain.
Wow, great work, Mara and Hadley.
Vamonos. Okay, academics and athletics are really important to us in the Shawnee Mission community, but helping those in need is just as important.
Let's find out how we can contribute by watching this video at Rose Hill Elementary by Lily Widener and Hadley Schaefer.
So today with 3rd grade, we are hosting an Alex's Lemonade Stand. Our students have donated supplies to start a lemonade stand in our building, and all day long we're selling cups of lemonade to the other students in the building. All of the money that we earn, we will send to the Alex's Lemonade Stand Foundation to fund research into cures for childhood cancers. To introduce this concept to our students, we let them watch a little video about Alex and her story. They've discovered that they're very passionate about it because the story of Alex really touched their hearts.
My favorite part about this is we get to give people the lemonade, and in return, we get to donate the money from the hospital to find cures for kids in the hospital.
Giving it to people in hospitals and helping hospital people get kids money.
Raising money to help scientists come up with a cure for kids with cancer.
This has been Lily Widener and Hadley Schaefer with Encounter Shawnee Mission.
Thank you, Lily and Hadley. Hey, Anna, have you ever heard of singing trees?
No.
Me either. Let's learn about Indian Woods production from Tegan Swanson and Brock Pasha.
Every year, Indian Woods Middle School's theater department puts on a musical. This year, the group is putting on the musical Footloose, adapted for middle schools across the nation. The musical director, Rebecca Donahue, talks about how the middle school program prepares students for theater in high school and beyond.
So we walk them through the rehearsal process, from auditioning to learning music to getting cast. They have to learn how to memorize lines. They have to learn how to take stage direction and then recall and remember all that. We also work really hard on allowing the students to start to develop their own characters and put some of their personality into their character. I think that helps them for high school because it will allow them to truly audition to the best self they can be.
Student Galen Kaufman, a lead role in the production, discusses how the musical has prepared him for getting involved in theater in high school.
Doing theater in middle school has definitely prepared me for high school, because in high school there are bigger shows, bigger budget, it's more people, unlike elementary school where it's not as many people and we have almost no budget.
Very end, to see them actually run everything and grow so much during the process and be so excited with how far they've come in their acting and singing abilities, that's definitely my favorite part.
The musical opens April 4th at Indian Woods Middle School. This has been Tegan Swanson and Brock Pasha with Encounter Shawnee Mission.
Wow, I've got to catch that show.
Oh, I'm sure you will. A big thank you to Brock and Tegan.
You know, Kais, there are so many ways a student can prepare for life after graduation.
Oh, really, Anna? Tell me more.
Here's a video about the Horizons Job Fair by Daniela Campos and Maya Nurstheimer.
This is Daniela Campos and Maya Nurstheimer with Encounter Shawnee Mission, and we're looking at Horizons Job Fair today.
The overall goal is to have businesses and institutions come, so that way the students, if they're looking for jobs, at least there'll be some places they can venture out and find a job right out of high school before they go into like maybe a training institute. But then some of them are ready for training institutes, so we try to get a lot of the 2-year type programs.
College is not for everyone, that's what I've been told, and I don't really have it in me to go to college for like another 8 years. So
we got to know what we're doing when we're done with the Horizons. Are we going to go to the job? We're going to go career? We're going to go college, university? What is it that we're going to do? We got to have a plan. When we launch you into the world with a high school diploma, you should have a plan.
There's a lot of things that I wouldn't even have thought of doing, so it makes broadens my horizons.
Yeah, I like it. It's really interesting. You talk to different types of people, so and hear what they have to offer and stuff. So it's really chill.
Why not learn directly from the people who are hiring, the people who are recruiting, the colleges, the universities? Why not learn from them? They're going to be the ones that are going to be working with them after high school.
This has been Horizons Job Fair with Encounter Shawnee Mission.
Great work, Daniela and Maya. Now we're going to head back to school at Shawnee Mission South.
But first, here's a video about Block Party by Colin Wilkinson and Will Kelly.
Every year, Shawnee Mission South's radio TV club KSMS hosts a night full of videos and fun called Block Party. We talked to senior Anna Burns and junior Hayden Cohen about the night.
Block Party is a tradition we have with KSMS. Basically, it's an event to showcase our work, the videos that we've made over the year. And I love Block Party because it's a fun way to get together with your family and your friends and people in KSMS.
The KSMS Block Party is a really fun event. This is my first year getting to take part in it. We did a little award type show deal, and we got to showcase all the best videos, all the hard work we've put in this whole year. We got to show to our parents, our friends, and it was just a really fun time. We had really good hosts, good food, good music, and it was a great time.
After all the awards were passed out and the videos had been played, the night ended with the award for the best video of the night, which was a documentary about one of the members of KSMS. This has been Colin Wilkinson and Will Kelly reporting with Encounter Shawnee Mission.
Wow, thanks Colin and Will.
Unfortunately, that's all we have for you guys today. From Shawnee Mission South, this has been Anna Burns
and Kais Mancy reporting for Encounter Shawnee Mission. Thank you for watching.